What is up, guys? Happy 2024. I hope you guys are well. Let's head into the shed and unbox some Christmas presents for our lovely animals inside. So let's get into it. What is up, guys? How you guys doing? I hope you guys are okay. I hope you guys are doing well. How you guys doing? I hope you guys had a lovely New Year's Eve, a lovely Christmas, and yes, you were probably expecting some videos you know, during those seasons, but I thought to myself, did my last video around about mid-December. I thought to myself, why don't we start fresh in 2024 and do it then? We did get our budgies some toys, which I didn't put up yet. I didn't even introduce to them. So I thought to myself, let's do everything in the first video of January of 2024. So here we are. So in today's video, we're going to put up some lovely new toys for our budgies. Now, I did do a toy review. Now, if you're wondering if this is going to be a toy review, no, it's not. If you click up here, that's going to take you to a video I've done a couple of months ago, reviewing some of the Amazon toys, which ones are safe, which ones are not good for your birds. So I do recommend checking that out, and what I think about the little bells that come on some of the toys. So click up here, that will take you to that video, or if not, the link will be down below for the Amazon toy review for budgies video. So if you scroll down to the description area, you will find that there. But yeah, in this video we're going to do some DIY stuff, some improvements to these cages. Not really improvements, but you know, getting some new entertainment for our budgies here, because I'm pretty sure they are a bit tired of the toys they have there, and we are going to be moving stuff around. So I'm excited to do this, so without further ado, let's get into the video. Now, you're probably asking yourself, do budgies really need toys? Now, I am a toy guy. I like to put toys in the budgies section. Now, the reason is because, especially if you're keeping one budgie in a cage at home, the reason I like to put it is because it's a bit of entertainment for them when you are not at home. Budgies do get really bored easily and could end up stressing them. So, you know, keeping one budgie, you know, can be very, very boring. Budgies in the wild are social budgies, and they fly in groups, they interact in groups. So really, you should really be getting two budgies, not one. But obviously, if you can't afford to get two budgies, or if you can't get two budgies, put enough toys there for them to be entertained. Let them out when you're at home as much as you can, so they can fly around. And yeah, I mean, I'm a toy guy, especially with large groups of budgies, cockatiels like this. I do like putting in new toys just because it does entertain them, although there is a flock of them here. So I'm a toy guy, so here are the new toys. Now, this toy here I've had in the past, and they tell you one thing, they absolutely devoured it. They really liked it a lot. So I'm excited to see what their reaction will be, who will claim this first, because there's always one female who decides that this is theirs and no one else. So I can't wait to see who goes on to these. These bells are going to come off, unfortunately, because of reasons. So if you haven't watched that video, I do suggest watching it. I'm not going to put this, I'm not going to say why. I do really recommend watching that video. It's just all about the toys and why I think that these bells are really no good for your bird. And this is what we're left with. Now, budgies are budgies. They're not going to recognize that there is no bells. Obviously, they don't really care, as long as there's something new for them to explore and to play around with. So that is good enough for me. But instead of me boring you with me taking out the bells and sorting through the toys, we're going to do a time lapse. So let's get into it. So now all our toys are done, completed. We now have to put them inside. So I'm going to roll a little time lapse, probably put a little tripod and show you what is going on. And let me show you how the toys look like now inside the bird cage. So it's much overdue, so yeah. So we're inside the bird cage. Let's start off by taking this. Now these birds have had this for a couple of decent months, probably 3 months without being changed. I did forget to take this one, I don't know why, but... So this one's not too bad. This one's actually a rubbery toy, which is not bad. I really like this and I will be reusing this again. So that is going to go up here. Here's this mirror, which I will reuse. Now, some people may not like using mirrors, some people don't. I like using mirror when there is a flock of birds. I think it's okay, there's no problem. But the problem starts when you're keeping a lone bird and keeping mirrors inside. The reason is because the bird will start to interact with itself, not knowing it's itself, but it's a reflection of him, thinking it's another bird, and will start to cause stress to the bird because this imaginary bird that he's talking to is not really doing anything, only just mimicking him. So then your bird will probably start to regurgitate some food, trying to create a friendship, but the bird is not gonna take it because obviously it's a reflection, which will cause stress and a bit of confusion to your bird. So please do not keep mirrors when keeping one budgie. You can keep mirrors when keeping budgies from 5 of a flock upwards, so 5 birds upwards. So I use it, haven't had problems, so yeah. I do have this one here. This one's one of my oldest toys. This was probably one of the first toys I got, and it's still in pretty good condition. I will be reusing this again, and I'll be chucking it later on this year because it is pretty old. It's probably what, 2 years old maybe, so yeah, it's quite old. Now this one is going to probably shock you a lot. Let me show you. So here is this. You probably don't recognize what this is, but I'll show you what this is. This was this right here. This is what you're looking at right here, all broken, chewed up, was one of these. So it was one of these. See? So this is what I'm saying. This was much overdue. Look. How the hell do the birds stand on this? Like, it's crazy. So let's take this out. This was something I added on here just so we can add a bit of color in it. We're keeping this, we're chucking this. So there we go. That stays there. And next we do have also these swings over here, which I like. These are, kind of old as well. This one's probably the oldest one, I think. Where's the other one? Somewhere around here, I think. Yeah, this is the older one, it doesn't have the bell, so this will be chucking, no need for that, we don't want that. And then we have this little rope kind of thing which balls. This is alright, it's not too bad. We have this swing here, right here as well, which is also not too bad. It does need a good clean, so we'll be using that again by cleaning it. We have another one of the little string things right here. We're keeping that, nothing wrong with that. We have this one. This is one of our newer ones. This is probably less than a year old, but again, starts to be chewed. But again, this is for larger parrots, not for budgies. So this has a little bit of, at least another year of life with us. So that will be going back in as well. And then that's pretty much it. We have the rope right here. Let me just take you with me. We have the rope right here. Oops, as you can see right there, that's the rope we're using. The space is much smaller here, so I'm not really, so forgive me for the close-up. So we have this as well, and yeah, we have just pretty much some twigs in there, branch in here, waterer, and then nothing else at all. We do have another rope down there, and we also have this bridge. Now the reason we have this bridge is because we have non-flying birds and they need to get from here to the food. So what they do, they use the bridge to get over into the food area. This will be getting replaced. I haven't had the chance to get the new one yet because it was out of stock, but we can probably use, actually we have a bridge there, so we can probably use that one to replace this one. So yeah, that one will definitely be going today. So I think firstly we should start with probably the most important thing, which is obviously the bridge. This will obviously, without this, the birds, our non-flies, cannot eat the food. So let's add this into the section right here. Let me show you. So this is what we've ended up with. So we've kind of put this in there so we can have a nice straight line, and we've taken up the little clip there. So yeah, it looks really cool now. So let's see how long this lasts. So on to our next one. We're probably going to add something around the back corner because it's where their favorite place is. And again, so let's quickly add that. So I think for our next story for the back, we're going to add this one just because the other one is a bit too small. So this one's slightly bigger. And what we're going to do is probably going to widen this up and widen this up a little bit more. Kind of put it as a round thing right there. And then we're going to hang it up. Thinking right about there. Put that there. Not too bad. Cool. So if we keep that there, let's see how long it takes for the budgies to start using that. On to our next one. I think we can also use one of these ones. Now I do know they like these ones because they like shredding it, and I've seen this being devoured by them. So what we're gonna do is we are gonna probably put this somewhere where they can actually get to it. So probably right there. So right there is the closest spot to there. So if we get that. Cool. So right here we have a lovely large millet spray, a juicy one right here, and what we're going to do is we are literally going to place it in challenging places where the birds have to fight for them to actually eat it, because this is very fatty and it's a treat for them. So what I like to do is I like to put this in challenging places where the birds have to work for it to get their treat. So right here is one of our millet sprays, so onto that, and already we're having some activity there. So there's the other millet spray right there. So that's our millet for our non-flyers. Obviously the flies are going to eat it, we know that, but again, regurgitation rounds the flock is going to happen, so at least all of them will get a little bit of millet. So it is a week after the original footage of this video. Now the reason I left it a week is because I wanted to show you guys how the toys are, what the toys look like, and yes, budgies are very, very destructive, as you can see from this footage. They are very messy as well. So yes, so if you're getting toys for your budgies, and especially if you have a flock this size, be prepared to spend a lot of money on toys and entertainment for your budgies. But thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to click the subscribe button, be sure to click the like button if you enjoyed this video, and comment down below what is your budgie's favorite toy. I would love to know, and maybe I could try it out on these guys, so be sure to do that. Thank you very much for supporting, and I'll see you guys on my next video. God bless you all, and bye bye.